We had a very short and very successful labor, and I credit most of that to what I learned in the Empowered Birth course.
I'm very much the type of person that I almost need to know everything that can possibly happen. I don't like to not feel prepared. Being a paramedic, I have seen deliveries happen, but when you're going through it yourself, it's definitely a completely different experience. For the most part, the only thing I was scared of was just not knowing what was going to happen. And going in, I felt so much more prepared because you kind of covered everything.
When I joined, I was pretty far along, but I think I might have been 6 or 7 months pregnant at the time. Maybe you've had some doctor's appointments and you have a little bit of base knowledge, but now that you can really dive into a lot of the information that's on Empowered Birth, it really helped. Plus, then you can have a little bit of overlap after the baby's born, because you do some really great information on breastfeeding or taking care of babies afterwards, or taking care of yourself afterwards as well.
I never wanted to be someone that was, in labor for 24 hours. That always sounded really scary to me. So when I learned that an epidural, for example, was something that could lengthen your labor, that was a piece of information that I took very seriously. And on top of that, I also learned that an epidural is actually only one of many pain options during labor and birth.
I didn't end up using them because I had a C-section, but I did talk to the nurse there saying I would really like to push on my side, which I didn't actually know was an option. I learned in my class that it moves your tailbone another way, so you're less likely to tear. There's not as much pain.
I was pregnant during peak COVID, so for me and everyone else, it was really hard to make new friends. But through Lara and the Empowered Birth classes, I met some amazing women that I'm still friends with today. I still talk to them every day about the challenges of being a mom and the challenges of being human. We talk about emotions and the next step for our kids, and I would not have met those women if it weren't for the Empowered Birth classes.
The community that you've kind of built of all the people that are there. So even if it's not you answering the questions, you have so many other people who have gone through the same thing that you have that can also answer those questions. So that private Facebook page that you get access to.
It's such a great community to be a part of, because not only are you getting all of the information that you have to offer, but with the weekly online classes, if you have different questions for different parents, or maybe they have a tidbit of information, everyone kind of shares their experiences all together, and it really makes it feel like a giant birthing community, and it's lovely.
Lara and some of my Empowered Birth classmates also hooked me up with some other amazing resources for my pregnancy and birth. For example, I got in with the New Brunswick Midwives, which was an invaluable resource that I don't know what I would have done without them. I also got in with the pelvic floor physiotherapy that helped me shorten my labor and help with incontinence before and after birth.
It takes a village, and you've kind of made a village for people that across Canada, if you don't have family nearby, there is so many people on here that can help you.